Okay, so in this video we are going to look at constructing a 95% confidence interval for the mean. So in the Leaving Cert syllabus, you'll only be asked to construct a 95% confidence interval. The formula you need to memorize, it's not in your log tables in the sense of your x bar minus plus or minus 1.96. Your standard deviation over root n is, and that's what we call the margin of error. So there's a few different ways to calculate this. So it can come up kind of as a sub question or its own question. And that's just a tolerance for any errors in the data, that's all. Okay, so when we're finding a confidence interval, what we are doing is we are saying we're 95% confident that the mean, if we look at this question here, it's the mean credit, but it could be anything really, but that the mean value will sit within this range. So we can see here this is in terms of your z values, and then we will figure out our 95% confidence interval in the context of the question. So to start off, we highlight what we have. They tell us 400 customers. They had a mean credit of 280 standard deviation. And then here's our question itself. Calculate a 95% confidence interval. So first thing you'll do is write down your formula, x bar plus or minus 1.96 times sigma over root n. Our x bar, they tell us, is 280. Our standard deviation is 105. And n is the number of people, so 400. So we get 280 minus 1.96 times 105 over root 400 will be less than or equal to the mean. And we get 280. Same thing, just the sign changes, plus 1.96 times 105 over root 400. Okay, so you're going to go into your calculator. Now you can put it all in as one. We'll just simplify our 1.96 times 105 over root 400. And we get 10.29. So that'll be 280 minus 10.29. And then 280 plus 10.29. Okay, and then into your calculator. Again, that step in between isn't exactly necessary, but it can be no harm to show your workings in a little more detail. And then you're going to go and add it, and you'll get 290 plus 29. So there's one way of representing your answer, or else because it's an interval, we can set it up as a range. So we'd have 269.71 and then 290 plus 29. So what they've done here is they've given us a sample from the bank. We don't know how many customers in total are in the bank, but what we have figured out is based on that sample for the entire bank, that the mean value of the credit should lie between 269.71 and 290.29 euro. Okay, and that's us done.